Good morning and welcome to the Tuesday, August 18th Let's Talk. It's been a little while since we've done one of these for our employees, but I just want to again say thank you to all the staff for everything you're doing every day. Again, our results have been fantastic for the campus, for the families, so I appreciate all the hard work. You know, it's hard to believe that we started this at the beginning of March now, end of February, we really started talking about it. We've had incident command in place for more than 175 days at this point. I don't think there's anybody in this industry that ever thought we'd be dealing with any kind of a disaster or issue for more than 3 days at any given time. So 175 days, our team has done an incredible job. So again, pat yourself on the back. I know we still have some hard weeks ahead of us, but we're in a really good place. And again, I see the letters from residents and families every day and board members saying, thank you the team for all the work they've done. So again, we appreciate you. Currently, we've now tested over 1,000 employees and residents. We have had a number of positives. I think as of today, we've had 14 total positives. 2 of those were antibody tests. 3 of those were private caregivers. 1 resident, and there's going to be a second message about that resident. We really believe that was a false positive. But again, 14 total positives, 12 active cases. And that's a lot, but again, for where we're at today and where COVID is in the state, I count us as very lucky. The fact that we haven't had any sick residents, we haven't had any residents pass away. Most of our staff members that have tested positive are now back home, and many of them are back to work. So again, I just think we're in a good spot and a lucky spot. We've been blessed, we've worked hard, it's all worked out so far. Early on, we segregated the level of cares, the healthcare center and assisted living from independent living. Again, I think that's been helpful in what we've done. Wearing the masks and shields, and I know those are no fun, but every team member has just been tremendous in making sure we're doing that. I think that's the reason where we've had positive cases but haven't had any spread on campus. So again, the work that everybody's done. We had the 2 commitment letters where we were able to do some rewards to the staff for making that commitment of going above and beyond. And I know we had 3 people, I think, that got $1,000 checks. Everybody who signed the first commitment letter got $100 on their check. So that made a huge difference in a time when Arizona numbers were going way up, and everybody sacrificed just a little bit more to keep our residents safe. So thank you. And then obviously jobs have changed a lot. Relearning the jobs, the inconvenience of parking, of coming in one door and one door only, getting your temperature checked every day. There's just been a lot of sacrifice and a lot of work that's gone into keeping Westminster Village safe, so appreciate that. Some of the things administration and the residents have done to really hopefully make it be easy to come to work during COVID. The free lunches, we've worked hard to make sure we have the proper equipment, the masks, the shields, the gloves, the testing. And again, we continue to do that. The safety of staff, the safety of residents continues to be our #1 focus. We've had a number of giveaways, and we're going to continue to have some of those. So hopefully you've heard some of the announcements on some more of those coming. One of the things that came from one of the surveys was, do a bonus for every one of us employees. And we've been talking almost from day one and we, a small team of administration, how do we reward our staff for all the hard work they're doing? And again, I think it comes in a number of ways, some of the things we've already done, but one of the things we are going to do, and you'll start to see this in writing very soon, is we are going to do a one-time vacation bonus. So it's going to be based on the number of hours you worked, or the average number of hours you worked between the start of COVID, so sometime in March until this last pay period. And you're going to get basically a week's vacation added to your vacation roll, I think on September 1st. And that week's going to be based off how many hours you work. So if you've been averaging 40 hours, you're going to get 40 hours of vacation. If you've been averaging 2 hours, you're going to get 2 hours of vacation. Now, I know that's not really a bonus, but it's some extra vacation, and we know everybody's going to need some time off. once COVID is mostly done at least. So one of the things we're doing with this is we're going to extend the amount of time you can keep your vacation. Traditionally, at the end of September, vacation went back to 80 hours, so anything above 80 you lost. We're not doing that this year, so you have until September 30th of 2021 to use your vacation before there is that use it or lose it time frame. On September 30th of 2021, if you're above 80 hours and you want to cash in any of that bonus that you get, so if you get 32 hours on October 1st, 2021, you'll be able to cash down from 32 hours in for dollar, whatever your pay scale is. Now you will have to pay taxes on that as you normally would, but again, we are going to do this, it's a one-time thing, we can't do this every year, but any of your bonus hours you don't use between now and October 1st, 2021, as long as you're above your 80-hour mark, you can cash it in. And again, we're going to put this in writing so it's a little bit easier to understand, but basically you get a week's vacation. If you don't want to use it for vacation, you'll be able to get cash for that. And again, that's our way of saying thank you for all the hard work. We wanted to do something significant, and we think a week's pay is fairly significant. So I hope that people look at that as a positive thing, whether you use it for vacation or use it for a bonus. Again, we hope this is something that people can go, wow, thanks. We appreciate it because, again, we appreciate what you're all doing. The other thing we're doing is, again, I mentioned a little bit ago, but we're going to we're going to give away a gift card, a $1,000 gift card this month, next month, and the following month. And we're going to kind of treat that as people get nominated for that, and then we're going to figure out who wins it. So it's going to be, hopefully everybody's going to agree that we picked the right person. Nobody will agree that we picked the right person except for the person that gets picked. But we have a small group that's going to take all those nominations. And again, hopefully, I know the people who won the $1,000 gift card before were pretty excited. It's an American Express or a Visa gift card. So it's almost as good as cash, and in some places better than cash. So again, hopefully the people that win that really are deserving and appreciate it. And we're going to continue to find other ways. I know, we're looking at giving away some zoo tickets and some of those kinds of things. And again, this is one of those things where fill out the survey on Paycom, get us your comments, because again, we want to give you things that you want. We want to make sure people understand that we do appreciate all the hard work that you do. We know, COVID's not easy anywhere in the world, but in a retirement community, it's probably nowhere that it's harder. So keep up the hard work. Again, we have some hard weeks ahead of us, but the numbers in Arizona seem to be going in the right way. Westminster Village, again, you all have done a tremendous job. Our residents have done a tremendous job. Keep up the hard work. Thanks a lot.